Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last time we were doing this final mission for Slim to get the Tears of Andraste. We're going to go ahead and continue that.
Oh, good. I was starting to get
on it. Come, you can do better than that.
Come on, get him. We are a pretty efficient killing team here. I'm liking this. Okay, there's a door. Is there anything? No. Nothing. Okay. Fine. And it goes away.
Trap.
Oh yes, I was like, where are the traps? I know they have to be here somewhere. Ooh, those columns?
Trap.
Holy cow. I guess stepping on these would make the golems activate? Man, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. There's probably one in this corner, right?
Trap.
Yes. Ha. Wow.
Done and done.
This noble has got to be loaded to have all this stuff. Take Tears of Andraste.
He's done.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, more red. I see it.
Enemies approaching.
Mages. Go for the mages.
Let's get started. Right.
Ah, he's done to me. What is that glyph? I don't know if I did that or if Loghain did that. And we can get the heck out of here and go talk to Slim. Let us go. Market District. Okay. Let's see if we can grab this banter.
I've seen you eyeing me when trying to watch for the moment when I turn on you.
I thought you'd be more likely to attack me in my sleep, actually. Isn't that what you do? Strike when your quarry cannot defend themselves?
You've made your point.
I do not trust you, Loghain.
I've become a Grey Warden. I've made promises. If I break them, my life is forfeit.
That does not give me much reassurance.
That's not something I can change.
I will remain wary of you, Loghain, for a very, very long time to come.
Okay. Let's go talk to Slim.
You did it. You really did it.
I did.
Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Baron Frandera will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
Can I deliver it myself?
I suppose you could drop it off in the charity box. I considered that, but I didn't want anything to trace the crime back to us. But you have a more legitimate reason to be there than I.
Yeah, his logic makes sense. I'll give it to him. I trust him.
It will, Warden. It's been an honor. I wonder if history will ever know the full story of what we've done. Good luck.
Quest is... You shouldn't have more quests for me.
Good luck in Franderel's estate, Warden. This is the big one.
That's weird. He's just gonna... Alright, whatever. What do we need to do now? You do need to go back to camp, so let's just do that. Something lit up over here. Why did it do that? That's weird. I don't know why. Why? There's something in Redcliffe? Okay, well, we're gonna go to camp first.
I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask. So, Queen Nora is to marry another son of Merrick, is she? Perhaps once all this business of war is done, people can turn to a coronation and a royal wedding and think of happier things. Some folks are angry that Loghain was allowed to become a Grey Warden, considering what he's done. Some of the Benorn are still saying he should hang. I think most people are relieved, though. Loghain is a hero who saved us from the Orlesians with King Merrick, and we'll never forget that. There's a rumor going around that Loghain was being paid by Tevinter slavers who were taking elves from the Denerim alienage. It can't be true. Why would Loghain do such a thing? The thought of slavers here in Ferelden? It seems almost barbaric. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Let's talk to Loghain.
I passed your test. Fate has a twisted sense of humor, it seems. I suppose you think I'm some sort of monster. More so since I survived your ritual. You keep striking at me, and I just refuse to die decently.
I may have to resort to magic next. Dang, just flat out. I was hoping you'd die in the joining. I don't think you're a monster. You have some issues, but I don't think you're a monster.
You're a poor liar, you know. It's kind of you to say so all the same. We must settle things between us somehow or other, or neither of us will get any work done. So, what will it be?
You cost me Alistair. We're gonna have to work together. Just do what I tell you to. We're gonna have to work together.
Is that punishment meant for me or for you? Just like that, we're allies. I can't imagine it's so simple. I don't know what concession you want from me, Warden. I expect my word will not satisfy you.
This is still a death sentence. You're a Grey Warden now. I just need to know you have my back.
Nothing I can say will prove that. Either I will be worthy of trust or I won't. I think it's time we got to the point here. What do you want from me? I can't imagine that you spared my life in the Landsmeet by accident. You have some plan in mind.
I was granting you mercy. I didn't actually want you. Death is too easy. What do you want?
What I want? What an odd question. I want to ride back to Denerim and sit in the war room and find no empty chairs at the table. I want to lose, nothing else. I want a line clearly drawn that I can defend. I want an end to this war. All of this can rightly be called my fault. Whether or not you can do better remains to be seen. But if you can make this the end, Warden, I will follow you, I swear it.
Then I'm glad to have you. I am, actually. You can stay in camp? Yeah, if that's true, then I will take it.
I suppose we'll see how long that lasts. We should speak no more of this at present. Time's wasting.
He did? Ooh, wow. Approves plus 32? Holy crap. I picked some things that he liked, apparently. I know I have gifts, if I can remember how to use the controls. Okay, all of these maps are for Loghain.
I'm surprised. Thank you. I'm surprised. Thank you.
Okay, these are all, this is all junk. Loghain approves plus 27. So let's see if he has anything else to say.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised at your success. You beat me. Perhaps you can do this after all.
You had your doubts?
It hardly matters now. I've certainly been mistaken about you before. Do you want something? I suppose I have a moment.
Why do you hate Orlais so much?
Hate doesn't describe it. I've seen painted, masked lords beat an old farmer to death with riding crops. To this day, I don't know why. Is that hate? I saw good, sensible men fight armored chevaliers with nothing. No weapons, no armies, not even hope of success to see the occupation end. Is that hate?
Yeah, I think so.
You won't believe me when I tell you this, but it doesn't matter. I never fought because I hated Orlais. This was for Merrick and for Eldon.
Yeah, but they're not the enemy anymore.
I made a tactical error. In any case, there's no use discussing this. We have much work left to do.
I want to ask you something else.
Go ahead.
What would you have done if you'd won?
I suppose that depends on how much of the kingdom was left by then. Once the border was secure, the army would have regrouped to push back the Darkspawn in the south.
You could have afforded to divide our forces?
We couldn't, especially after Ostagar. It wasn't an ideal plan, but it seemed necessary at the time. In any case, there's no use discussing this. We have much work left to do.
I have questions.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, now I have more. How well did you know Merrick?
He was my friend. If he'd wanted to conquer the Fade, I would have led the charge.
What made Merrick such a great king?
There are men who inspire such devotion that everyone around would lay down their lives for him. And there are men who would come and go from this world, and no one notes it. What makes them so? Your guess is as good as mine. Merrick was remarkable. That's all I can say of him.
How did you meet?
I was hunting, well, poaching, to be entirely honest, when a boy my own age came stumbling out of the woods. He was so dirty, you'd have thought he'd been dug up out of the ground.
What was he running from?
The traitorous bootlickers who just murdered the Queen, though I didn't know it at the time. He was bloody, exhausted, and obviously being hunted. I offered to take him to my father's camp.
And that did not end well. I thought you were a farmer.
That's a story for another time, I'm afraid. I've gone on too long as it is.
I don't think he gets into it in the game, but the Orlesians came, took his father's land, and raped his mother in front of him and his father, and then killed her. So, his hatred for Orlais comes from legitimate sources. He just hangs on to it a little too much. Why didn't he acknowledge Alistair?
He nearly did. Merrick was never one to avoid his duty. And given his preference, he would have acknowledged his son no matter the circumstance. But he had more than his honor to think of. It would have ruined Rowan, after all. She'd be reduced to a concubine in the eyes of our neighbors, and put Caelan's status as heir in question. So Merrick made the hard choice. Eamon offered to raise the boy, and that was that.
I think in the books, Rowan is dead by then. So I think he means figuratively, I don't know. Caelan did take a peasant's daughter as queen.
I was turned by then, and a general. You can buy respect through birth or by bloodshed, I've found. But we've been idle long enough. We should get moving.
So the point that he doesn't bring up is that Merrick's former lovers were also elven, which created its own issue.
Go ahead.
Were you gonna kill Honora? Which I'm pretty sure.
Honora always did have a flair for the dramatic. She could have been a bard.
That didn't answer my question.
It's a foolish question. I'm sure you think me capable of every sort of evil, but Honora is my only child.
I don't think I broke. I really, like, Loghain would not have killed her, but there's no doubt in my mind that Hal would have. So the idea that we broke into the palace for nothing makes no sense. Why me, though?
Is that a serious question? Is there someone else you know of who could stand up to the land's meat? But enough about Honora. We ought to get moving. Go ahead.
What was Honora like as a child?
So far as anyone could tell, she was the undisputed monarch of the whole world. She'd fall, skin her knees, and command them to stop stinging. It may have worked, too.
She sounds like a terror.
I suppose she was. It's the peculiar joy of parents to be terrorized by their children, however. If you're expecting some particular insight into my daughter's character, I'm afraid I'm probably not the best source. I'm hardly impartial.
Well, no one knows her better than you.
You think so? I'm not certain of that myself. But this is not really the time or place to discuss my daughter. We have work to do.
I'm still gonna bother you.
Go ahead.
How well do you think Alistair will do as king?
Eamon is a shrewd man. He'll be advising the boy. They'll do all right, I suppose.
That's a change from what you said at the Lands Meet.
I was trying to be polite. Your friend may get good advice from Eamon, but he's weak. All the bands know it. You can see them. A pack of wild dogs waiting for a bone. The first chance they get, they'll pry concessions out of him. They'll pick at the throne until it's only a gilded chair with no power or authority at all.
That's a bit much. I think that's a little pessimistic. Although this question, why would Eamon support Alistair's bid for the throne? Yeah, let's ask that one.
Because Eamon, for all his merits, is a conservative man. He believes in tradition and inheritance, and would never see the daughter of a freeholder, however gifted, in power.
But Alistair's mother was a commoner.
And if there'd been any other heir, Eamon would never have suggested the boy. This discussion profits no one. I may be wrong. I will certainly hope so. By all means.
This question seems odd, because of course he thinks Honora would make a good queen.
Honora is a good queen. She has been for 5 years now.
Why did you take power from her?
Whatever she might think, I never took power from Honora. She may have felt threatened, but I most pointedly did not remove her from the throne. In all seriousness, Honora is formidable. You should know that by now.
I do. Will the bands follow her?
They always have before. Few among the nobles have ever been under any illusions as to who really held power in Denerim. And Nora is strong enough to endure. She may make a few mistakes along the way, but she'll survive them. But this isn't the time to discuss such things. By all means.
Okay.
Of course.
We are out of questions. I got a little bit of approval, and I don't think that's boosted him enough.
Do you want something? I suppose I have a moment. Of course.
Alright, yeah, he has nothing else to say to us. Okay. We're gonna figure out... I don't know why Redcliffe lit up, and so we're gonna go figure that out. Oh. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? What is going on? What? There were red arrows behind us and I was very confused. What is happening?
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened? Where is everybody?
They all fled to the castle this morning.
Oh, great.
Before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here. But it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Is the Archdemon here?
I didn't see anything that I'd call an archdemon. Isn't that supposed to be a big dragon? No, nothing like that. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Is this the end game? Quest updated, because I don't want to play the end game. I have other stuff to do. Final onslaught. Save Redcliffe. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. No. Backtrack. Let's get out of here. Go home. What do I have? Yeah, let's do... Where is it? Turn to Ostagar. That's where we're going.
Cursed creatures!
Jeez. Right off the bat.
Let's get started.
Guys, just cut him down before you even get there. And Ogren leveled. No shinies? You have shinies. Oh no, this is a box. Boots.
Let me know when you're done glaring at me, madam. My memories of this place are no fonder than your own.
No. I remember good friends dying in this place, and a man whom I respected as my king.
All I remember is a fool's death and a hard choice. I'd make the same again.
Even knowing all that you know now, Loghain MacTier?
Even so. Come, madam, our bitterness is better spent against the Darkspawn than each other.
Yes, Maker forbid that I might waste a whole life's bitterness just on you.
Oh boy. Where do we go? Not this way, obviously. Some red arrows that were there and then disappeared. That's the way we came in. Is there anything over here? I'm confused about this map. Dead soldier. Warden. Yeah, these aren't so bad. Quest. Kalen's Greaves.
How cold does the king's metal feel in your hands, Loghain?
I feel nothing, old woman, and your constant prodding for regrets will gain you little.
And what if it had been your daughter in his place? Would you have regrets then?
Had I raised her to be such a fool as that, I'd have been in no better position to save her. What you forget is that your king was beyond saving. The Darkspawn would either have had him or have had us all. Do you really believe we would have been so much better off had I chosen otherwise?
It is my belief that a man who ties his own hands behind his back should not cry foul that there is no one left to defend his king.
Yeah, I feel like they're both right. Like, I feel like the situation was such that if Loghain had sent his men in, everybody would have died. But I also agree with Wynne that if they had waited for Orlesian forces, they might have been better off. Joining Chalice? That's probably a gift for Alistair. I certainly don't want it. Seems crazy that that's a gift for somebody. I don't want my joining chalice. No, thank you. We just cleared this area. They just keep showing up. Did he die and then get back up? Okay. Anybody have... Oh, goodness! Just die already. Okay, you guys go get down, I'll get these guys. No, don't run! Is that all of them? For the moment? Anybody have anything? Demonic Baker. More dead people. Oh! Key to the chest that I was trying to open forever ago. Maybe we can open it. If it even exists. Maybe. I'm looking for hidden loot. I don't think any of these had... Oh, there's a chest.
I'm unable to do that.
Key required. I have a key. I just picked it up.
I'm unable to do that.
I just picked up the key. I swear.
I'm unable to do that.
Ugh. Be that way. I do have it, right? I didn't just imagine that I have it. I have it. Key to the Royal Arms chest. Okay. Not the mage's chest. Okay. Ice arrows.
Done and done.
Ice. Come on. At least give me some good loot. I don't want arrows. Alright, been all over there. Let's go this way. No, no,
What's on your mind?
nothing.
It is no.
Terrible, terrible loot. I got them all.
Let's get started. On it.
More. Nothing. No loot. No shinies. Anything back in here? Yes. Helmet. All of that is going straight in my junk. All of it. I can't walk up that. Okay. Find a nice hidden area with some shinies. And it's no good. Aww. Dead puppies.
This should be easy enough.
Oh jeez. Went alone. What else? There's another red arrow, but it's not coming this way. That was fun. Okay, I am over time. Oh, that's, fine. I'll pick them up. You're not gonna talk? Aren't you supposed to talk? Ugh, okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm out of time for this installment, so I'm gonna end it. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Social media links in the description. And we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching.